Ukraine retakes 6,000 square kilometers of land from Russian forces, says President Zelensky. This is News Review from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Sian. Make sure you watch to the end to learn vocabulary about today's story.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and try the quiz on our website. Now the story.
6,000 square kilometers. That's how much land the Ukrainian president says his soldiers have retaken from Russian forces. Volodymyr Zelensky's figures can't be confirmed, but Russia has admitted to losing key cities in the northeastern region of the country. Russia invaded Ukraine in February this year and still holds about a fifth of the country.
You've been looking at the headlines, Sian. What's the vocabulary?
Okay, we have a turning point, on the back foot, and cement.
This is News Review from BBC Learning English. Let's have a look at our first headline.
Okay, this one is from the Financial Times. The Ukraine war has reached a turning point.
According to the Financial Times, the war in Ukraine has reached a turning point, and that's the expression we're going to look at, turning point. Now, the word turning is connected to changes in direction. Is that sense the same here?
It is. So, as is often the case in this programme, we're talking about metaphorical language. So literally, a turning point is the point in a road where you can stop and go in a different direction. So in this headline, and in common use, we use it non-literally to talk about situations that are starting to change.
And the situation that has started to change, according to this headline writer, is that Ukrainian forces are taking land from Russian forces, and that's land that Russian forces took when they invaded Ukraine earlier in the year. But this expression has a wider use. It's not only about war, is it?
That's right. So we use it to talk about moments in our life when things start to change in a really important way. We often use it with the verb reach, so you reach a turning point. So Neil, for example, you have children, right?
I do, and that was a major turning point in my life. Everything changed. The direction of my life changed when I had kids.
And Neil used major here, which is a common use. We often use major with turning point.
Okay, let's have a look at that again. Let's have a look at our next headline, please.
This one is from Sky News. Russia is on the back foot in Ukraine. What does Putin do now?
The headline is saying that Russia is on the back foot, and that's an expression that means at a disadvantage or in a defensive position. And it comes from sport, doesn't it?
That's right. So this expression is from sport, probably or possibly cricket. And if you're on the back foot, your position is not ready to attack, your balance is ready to defend. And that's the same as the meaning here, isn't it?
Yes, and so by saying that Russia is on the back foot, the headline writer thinks that they are less stable than before. Now, another version of that expression is caught on the back foot.
That's right, and that means someone is not prepared for something.
Yeah, and there are some other related expressions with the word balance this time. So you can be caught off balance or knocked off balance. And again, it's connected to being prepared. Have you got some examples of these expressions?
Yes, I do actually. So when I was younger and not as reliable as I am now, I had a job interview and there was lots of traffic. So I turned up late for the interview. So the interview started and I was already on the back foot.
It sounds like you were caught off balance.
I was, and I didn't get the job.
Oh dear. Okay, let's have a look at that again. Let's have our next headline, please.
Okay, this is from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty. Zelensky calls for more Russia sanctions, Western arms to help cement Ukrainian gains.
And so this headline means that President Zelensky is asking for more sanctions. That's measures to hurt the Russian economy. Also arms, that's weapons, to cement the military gains that Ukraine has made recently. We're looking at cement. Now, cement, I know what that is.
Yeah, it's building material. So it's the grey stuff that you use to stick bricks together if you build a house. So it's quite strong stuff.
Yeah, as you said, it's stuff. But here, in this headline, it's a verb, to cement. But it carries the same meaning, to make something stronger. What kind of things can we cement?
Okay, so we talk about cementing an agreement, or you can cement a relationship or a friendship. But it does sound quite formal. So you can say the president's visit cemented relations between the two countries, for example.
Yeah, but probably wouldn't say, I went for a coffee with Rob and it cemented our friendship.
No, no, that doesn't sound right. That's too formal here. You could just say, we got on well. A quick note on pronunciation. So with the word cement, the verb and the noun, we stress the second syllable. So it's cement.
Okay, let's have a look at that one more time so you can cement your knowledge of that word. We've had turning point. Things start changing from here.
On the back foot, at a disadvantage.
And cement, make stronger.
Don't forget, there's a quiz on our website at bbclearningenglish.com.
Thank you for joining us and goodbye.
Goodbye.